milk or the eggs or the meat once it's hit that expiration date. But you know what? You could be wasting perfectly good food. In fact, experts say Americans are wasting millions of dollars every year because they toss the food too early. Jim Murray with some secrets that could save you a lot of cash.
When does the food you buy at the supermarket really go bad? If you think it's the sell-by date stamped on the package, think again.
A lot of people think that they are expiration dates, but they're not.
We went shopping with food expert Karen Ansel. She says sell-by dates are not really meant for consumers.
What they really are is they're just dates that tell the store how long to display the food in terms of freshness. They have nothing to do with how safe it is.
Believe it or not, with the exception of baby formula, there are no official federal expiration dates for food. But most people don't know that, leading the average family to waste $1,500 a year throwing away food that is still perfectly safe to eat.
They're throwing away, so much money on food. It's a small fortune, and they don't need to do it.
So how long is your food safe to eat past the sell-by date? For milk, it's 3 to 5 days, but it's wise to use your nose.
With milk, when it's fresh, it doesn't have any smell at all. But if that milk is bad, you are going to smell it right away.
Eggs are good for an incredible 3 to 5 weeks past the date on the carton. So Ansel says, buy in bulk.
So you have a dozen eggs here, but you could buy 18 and save a load of money, and they would be just as fresh for just as long.
Ansel says bread is safe to eat for a lot longer than you might think. You can even ignore the sell-by date as long as you freeze it.
Just put it in the freezer and it will stay good for up to 6 months.
But Ansel says meat is another story entirely. You do need to follow the sell-by date.
You don't want to buy meat that's been on the store shelf past the sell-by date, and that's because meat is really, really perishable, and meat can also contain bacteria.
Ground beef will stay safe in the fridge for 1 or 2 days. Steak, 3 to 5 days. But pop it in your freezer, and meat can stay good for 4 months. Ansel says with her tips, consumers can save a lot of food and money.
And one final word of caution, experts do say, when in doubt, toss it out. Want some more information on how long foods can be safe to eat? Just come to our website, InsideEdition.com.